Okay, I've been a little bit worried because I read that experts are now saying that global warming and climate change is inevitable. Like, we're not going to be able to stop it. So I bought a hat with a pretty big brim because I didn't have enough money for a politician. So I've got the hat, I'm wearing sunscreen. It took me a while to get on board that we have to wear sunscreen all the time now. I mean, that's my age. When I was a kid, nobody wears sunscreen. My mother used to rub on baby oil and lie on a sheet of aluminum foil in our backyard, you know. Is that all you've got? She was daring the sun to kill her, you know, but the sun was not able to kill my mother at that time. And she's fine now. She's in her 70s, and she looks a little bit like a saddle. So maybe a little bit of sunscreen is a good idea. But that's the thing. I feel like we're losing our minds about the sun all the time. I was in a camping store, you know, one of those outdoor stores, and they were trying to sell a shirt where the guy says, this is a good shirt for camping because it has a built-in SPF. And I was like, well, yeah, it's a shirt. Yeah, and now I believe that all shirts have a built-in SPF, and our pants and our underpants, and this roof is, we're very safe from the sun in here. But they're trying to scare us. That's how they get you going about everything now. And with the global warming, it's the polar bears. That's the other one where they're all upset about, like, how are you going to feel when all the polar bears are dead? Bad. I don't want the polar bears to die. I like polar bears, but I don't know, what am I supposed to do about it, you know? I've already bought a hat. We could take up a collection and buy hats for the polar bears, but they're not going to wear them. They're not going to wear them. I'm not a bear expert or anything, but polar bears, they won't wear hats. No bears that really wear hats, you know. Yogi Bear, but that is, yeah, that's, right. That's Cartoon Bear. They just draw the hat on it. But that'd be a good reality show, though. We're going to give this guy $100 to go put a hat on that bear. Yeah, I'll tell you something. It's going to be hard to find the second guy to put a hat on a bear. Well, I'm not a bear expert. Like I said, I've only seen polar bears on TV or the zoo. I suppose that's where I get my perspective. You know, if you live someplace where they have polar bears, you know, like where you go out of your house in the morning, there might be a polar bear out there. Then one day you turn on the radio and they say, hey, there's no more polar bears. You might feel like, sweet. I think I'll go to the mailbox today without my rifle. You know? Maybe. Yeah. Take a little walk around the block eating a bacon sandwich. That's, you can't do that when polar bears are around because they love bacon. I mean, everybody loves bacon. Bacon is, I mean, right? That's how good bacon is. It's hard to sleep when someone is cooking bacon. You go home and visit your parents and your mom is making bacon before you get up because your wife is not going to make you bacon before you get up. Yeah, that's, well, that's just a little tidbit about marriage. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my wife and I love being married, but you can make your own damn bacon. That's how we do it. I don't know what that has to do with global warming. Polar bears are dangerous. Wild animals are dangerous. That's the thing. We forget about how dangerous wild animals are. And every once in a while we get a reminder, like these killer whales will kill the killer whale's trainer, and then the human beings get all upset. The next day we have these big debates about, should we kill the killer whale because the killer whale killed the killer whale's trainer? And I feel like, time out. It's a killer whale. Killer is right in the name of the whale. So, I don't know. Yeah, like, just, yeah, it's hard to figure out what kind of a heads up you're looking for, but, you know. When they put killer right in the name of something, that's like a red flag. You know, they could have called it, watch your ass around that damn whale. They didn't feel like that was clear enough, you know. And also, who do we think we are? Human beings, right? Like, for example, what were you doing right before the killer whale killed you? Blowing a whistle and riding on his back. Well, I think we're getting somewhere with our investigation. Were you wearing any safety gear? Bathing suit. That just feels like high-risk behavior to me, you know. Just as an example, okay, just as an example, let's say you're in prison and you find out that your cellmate is a serial killer. You're not going to be like, hey, bring me my bathing suit and a whistle. I think I'll ride him.